Hello, hello! Having finished the 90s cartoon intros, we're going back a little bit further in time with 80s cartoon intros. Still still via Retro Crunch. Link will be in the description below. And if you're watching this via YouTube, my full reaction is on Patreon. Patreon also, earlier access if you for paid members on Patreon, blah blah. All that stuff that probably worth mentioning once in a while. So I'm not expecting that many shows that I recognize as part of this set. I mean, Inspector Gadget. And, there's shows that I'll have heard of. Transformers, obviously heard of Transformers. Heard of Gem and the Holograms, Rainbow Bright, a lot of stuff that I have, He-Man. A lot of cartoons that I've heard of, but not too many I expect that I'll have actually watched. Aside from Inspector Gadget. There'll be a few. There'll be, a small handful. I imagine My Pet Monster will probably be on there, and I did watch that show. Pretty sure I watched Care Bears, so.
Here I come to save the day. That means that my...
And as always, yes to this.
Mighty Mouse is on the way.
And yes to this. It's a weird... No Velma, no Fred? Instead, some weird kid? It's a weird group. Shaggy and Daphne are not really natural partners in that sense. They're a weird pairing. Obviously, they've got the others there. Scooby, Scrappy, yay, and whoever that little kid is. But yeah, that's a weird choice. Shaggy and Daphne without Velma. Pretty good intro, though. Ask again. I ask. Is there a bad Scooby-Doo intro? That one didn't really have a theme song. The way that Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Or what was it? Pup named Scooby-Doo? It's not no real theme song, but it's a pretty good intro. And Vincent Price, man. It's got Vincent Price. That Albert discovers a Rohypnol.
And Bill's gonna show you a thing or two.
Bill gonna show you a thing? No! No! We don't want Bill showing us anything! So much of what he says ends up sounding sinister when you remember dude was a frickin' rapist. And is it ever hard to watch these days? And yeah, this is another one that we saw before. It's a pretty good one. The Raggedy Ann and Andy, yeah, it is actually a pretty good intro. I mean, like I said, we saw that one in the first one, the 90s one. I dig it. I like it. It's cute. It's it's fun. It's whimsical. What? That's fair. Bullwinkle is a long name. Okay, Rocky and Bullwinkle I watched back when I was a kid. That show I do remember. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Must have been the wrong hat. But that type of voice always makes me weirdly uncomfortable. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that intro. It's not particularly inspiring, but it's not, aside from that guy's voice just making me weirdly uncomfortable, there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine.
In 2086, two peaceful aliens journeyed to Earth, seeking our help. In return, they gave us the plans for our first hyperdrive, allowing mankind to open the doors to the stars.
Alright. You know what?
We have assembled a team of unique individuals to protect Earth and our allies, courageous pioneers committed to the highest ideals of justice.
Token woman, token black dude.
And dedicated to preserving law and order across the new frontier. These are the adventures of the Galaxy Rangers.
Again, not a fan of the vocals. Also, wow, that cuts off real quick, fast. It cuts off real suddenly. I feel like it did need to go actually just a slightly little bit longer. Just like another 10 seconds. I feel like that intro needed to go last 10 seconds longer than it actually did. Just a couple more shots of like the team as a whole. Or their ships or something. It's fun, it's just weird and goofy. Goofy ass intro. Yeah, that's a goofy ass intro. It's fun, but wow, that's kind of silly and goofy.
Now listen here, folks, my name is Tom Sawyer. Be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only place to be. I wanna be free sitting under a tree, that's me.
Never read this book. I probably should read it.
These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Hank Finn just playing by the river. Chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I wanna be free sitting under a tree. That's me!
Sure. It's again, it's fine. It's reasonably fun. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I eat big spinach.
I'll get you.
Hey, just a minute.
Yeah, when it cut, like, after he hung, after Bluto hung Popeye out on the laundry line, it cut away. I'm pretty sure Olive was about to beat the shit out of him. Pretty sure Olive was about to commit attempted murder. I have seen it described that Popeye does not protect Olive. Popeye protects the rest of the world from Olive. Oops.
Oh, what do you know?
What's going on there?
I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I eat fish spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Classic. Yeah, honestly, it's a classic thing. It's a classic intro. I've never seen that intro, but I mean, it's, you know, having seen it, it is a classic. It is very fun. I mean, it's so high that it's annoying to me. It's like, yeah, I do not like it. I do not like the Chipmunks. Ugh. The intro itself, yeah, and, yeah, the visuals and everything, it's fun, and yeah, it's fun, it's stuff, fun stuff. But man, that singing.
$1 billion. I wouldn't even know for what to say.
Some uncomfortable caricatures in there, here and there. The Asian person, the Chinese person, like the Chinese person, that was creepy looking caricature. Not clearly not mean spirited, but very much of its time. That time being a lot more racist. That time being pretty racist. Anyway, that aside, I actually kind of dug that intro. Flying Through the City was actually kind of cool. It was actually pretty cool. Especially for the 80s. Astro Boy is another character. Like, I know Astro Boy. I've never actually, like, looked up any of his stuff, though. I should. I think sorry, this comic. I should read or watch some Astro Boy stuff, maybe. Classic franchise, so. Some nice guitar in there. Oh ye gods. That poor woman, if she were the mother, oh, that poor woman. Oh. Really sweet intro, honestly. I really like that intro. Very simple, very...
This is 29 Acacia Road.
Very
and this
sweet.
is Eric, the schoolboy who leads an amazing double life. For when Eric eats a banana, an amazing transformation occurs. Eric is Banana Man, ever alert for the call to action.
I'm sorry, what? Banana Man? He gets superpowers from eating bananas? Did a banana company sponsor that show? Is it Dole? Dole, I think, right? Like, were they the ones who made that show? Because, I feel like they might have been the ones who made that show. Epic. Oh. Sandy Frank presents Well, that was some Star Wars crawl here.
Of the planets. G-Force. 5 incredible young people with superpowers. And watching over them from Center Neptune, 7 Zark 7. Watching, warning against surprise attack by alien galaxies from beyond space.
So, very Star Wars, but via Japan. I feel like it also strikes me as sort of Japan coded. Yeah, it's something.
Fearless young orphans protecting Earth's entire galaxy. Always 5, acting as one. Dedicated, inseparable, invincible.
I need to... Yeah, Japan. American adaptation of the Japanese anime Science Ninja Team Gatchaman. Originally from 1972. Battle of the Planets ran from 1978 to 1980. So yeah. Star Wars via Japan. Funnily enough, it wasn't until years later that I actually found out that this was, based on a movie. I hadn't even heard of the Beetlejuice movie until I was like, in my teens somewhere. So, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed that show when I was a kid. Alright, so that'll do. If each part is this long, then we'll probably end up getting like 12 episodes out of this. Or 16 episodes. So I think if each part is like an hour long, then I might go like 15 minutes, 15 minutes of each part. We'll see. See, I mean, there were a couple here that I was familiar with. Beetlejuice I did watch, and there was another one there. I forgot. I already forgotten. Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I watched that one. And a few of these intros that also showed up in the 90s one. I imagine there'll be quite a few of those. Shows that either started in the 80s and ran into the 90s, or shows that they were 80s shows, but they were still running in syndication regularly in the 90s. I imagine that there's going to be a fair amount of that. Which is fine. There's also going to be a lot of shows, as I said, that I don't really know anything about it because they're like, I was born in 1985. So like, they were just sort of a lot of shows that are just going to be like, I didn't watch it because I was 3 years old. 2 years old. I was negative 4 years old when that one was on. Yeah, imagine there'll be a fair amount of that. But, it should still be a fun time, I imagine. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.